is really fucking stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think this daisy chains well into the immediate next story because this is illustrative of the negative air surrounding the streaming space right now. Things are kind of going not good for a lot of like streaming companies. The example though of a streaming company that's doing pretty good right now is Netflix. Ever since they rolled out cracking down on password sharing, Netflix has started to make a bunch more money again. And now their new idea is Netflix to get AI generated ad breaks in 2026.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Netflix has an ad supported tier, as most streaming services do now. And next year they want to get in. They want to include dreaded pause ads in the middle of programming on their ad-supported tier made by AI.
Yeah.
So,
aren't these the guys that make Black Mirror?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's going to be a fun experience.
But they've never watched it.
Yeah. So, it's what that actually looks like, I think, is unclear. AI generated ads. AI doesn't feel like it's at the point yet where it can generate like consistent and coherent stuff. It also doesn't feel necessary. Like you could just put a commercial there.
Well, especially for like, is this for their programming AI? Or is this just random stuff?
I think it might be random stuff, but they don't really say.
Because if it's their programming, you just snag clips of that programming, so it's got to be for other stuff.
Hear me out.
It's individual. Okay, go ahead. Good.
AI generated ad that is based off of the show you're watching, and they try and make it appear seamless. Like it's clear that it's an ad, but like the scene that you're watching just turns into the ad and it becomes some weird AI nightmare. Like where like they're like, is he alive? Pulls up Clorox slowly on the screen.
Look,
that's if it's that, I'm all for it. That sounds hilarious. Like the fucking the version of Star Wars that was edited to have an ad in it for that Mexican beer, the Cerveza Cristal, where it's your father wanted me to give you this, and then Obi-Wan reaches into the like weird like trunk that he had the lightsaber in that he gives to Luke, but then he opens it up and it's a bunch of beers and it's Cerveza Cristal. That if they're doing that with AI, I'm for it. That's funny.
Yeah,
I like the idea when you bring this up. I like the idea of AI, like Seinfeld's on Netflix. It's one of their biggest performers, actually. I love the idea of AI generated Seinfeld for advertising. That sounds like that is like the funniest thing in the world I could possibly ever imagine. Just Kramer busting through the door, telling you about fucking like GoDaddy. Oh my god!
There was a guy that did do AI generated Seinfeld.
He did.
Oh god! Oh, I did not know about this.
It was good.
It was good for a time.
A random dude. It was good for a time. It was a random dude that trained a AI of the characters. He trained an AI to just write episodes of Seinfeld, and then he made like a really rudimentary system that would have characters act out, like in a game setting, act out episodes of Seinfeld. And then I think it got really racist.
It got in the middle of Jerry Seinfeld doing a stand-up bit. He told a transphobic joke, and the stream got shut down.
Yeah.
It was called Nothing Forever, and it was just like this, not quite PS1 looking, but like of that level. And then like characters would go to sit down as part of their scripting, but then they would like turn the wrong way and their bodies would contort and like twist. And every new scene, it's like, have you tried out the new restaurant? And the chat would go, new restaurants. And it was, the AI like was not good, but it was funny. And it was kind of like, kind of a joke on Seinfeld as a concept too, like breaking down like, yeah, no, they're just living, and then new girlfriend, new restaurant, and just there's some great stuff. They got some great clips of it on YouTube. Restaurant. But the person who made it is like, I could see how we could use this technology for every show. I'm going to do deals with television, channels to just make AI for every kind of show. And this is how we'll do entertainment. It's like, you are the devil. You cannot make all content this.
I think the guy that did AI SpongeBob probably had a better view of it.
Okay.
Because AI SpongeBob, like, I don't know, he must have been nudging it along, but like it was just like nightmare material. Like it would be episodes of SpongeBob forever. It would just be like weird ad-libbed episodes of SpongeBob. But they'd have moments where like Squidward would walk out and he'd just start repeating a date over and over again. January 28th, 2026. January 28th, 2026. And he just like it would just get scary sometimes.
That gives me an idea for like a SpongeBob plot where it's like the date of an assassination. And it's just Squidward waking up and repeating it. And turns out Squidward is like the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you say a trigger word and he just freaks out. And there you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Squidward assassination. Even better.
There was a brief era of Twitch of a couple shows that were infinitely generated low poly AI interaction, like infinitely generated AI scripts acted out with low poly characters following the instructions of the AI script. And it was somewhat interesting.
I think AI technology will get better over time, but I think that the people who tend to create and drive these programs are the people who understand art the least, and so that will limit what the AI can tell as far as entertaining stories and relatable characters.
I also think that the people who really push this AI shit understand humans as a whole voice.
Yes.
Just like you're in an AI meeting, you're talking, and they're just like, yeah, this is gonna murder all these jobs at this company.
Yep.
And they're stoked about it. And you're just like, why would you be cool with this, dude?
Yeah. These are the same people who, like, Mark Zuckerberg creates a VR headset and then is like, check out this boardroom. Great.
My God. It's just,
So.
Yeah. Well, you know who does understand humans almost uncannily well? And, like...
I forgot